Ooh, I've never met a walking, talking flower before. Come here, flower, and settle something for us. Wouldn't be the first time your species has asked that of me. Everything from saving the damn planet to figuring out your gardening problems.
Something's coming.
Lovely gloves. Once you got in some cute boots, you'll need some beloved gloves to go with. Pop sleeve gloves. Ah, it says my armor set. Take that. That sounds painful. As much as you dislike those creep thistles, you can't deny their usefulness for causing some pain. Ooh, lovely. Like little landmines. Okay, gonna work on that armor. Let's also work on getting you a room. If you're wondering why my voice sounds different, that is because I am just recovering from being sick, and my voice did not quite make the trip. Hello? What the hell did I just stumble upon? Yeah, I can see the big pipes. You kind of have a toothy problem right over here, though. Hey, don't those big pipes look like something from the Bureau of Ship? Why am I not surprised the Bureau of Shipping has been here ever since they heard what we found here in the first game? Yeah, you're right. Maybe 4 or 5 years out of date, but I recognize Bureau Tech anywhere. I didn't get any memos about the Bureau being here on Woanope, did you? I forwarded all my emails to you. You forward them all to me? Excuse me, aren't you quite literally my floating inbox, you little bastard? I gotta say, Flux, though, the Bureau probably wouldn't have told you if they planned anything on Woanope because it probably wasn't gonna be the best for Woanope in general, and you kind of went really out of your way to save this planet once before. They probably considered telling you the equivalent to shooting themselves in the foot. The Bureau didn't let me add Woanope to the press tour because it couldn't guarantee security in the Barglex 5 system. Unless they had some other reason to keep me away from Woanope. My 12th sense is tingling. You have 12? Which one is that? The one for shenanigans. We're missing something and I don't like it. Neither do I. And we still don't know what in the galactic void hit us on approach. I wonder if that's related to these pipes somehow. Probably, given the fact that the Bureau didn't tell us about being here, they've probably been experimenting on this planet. Keep a lookout for any more signs of Oh, I have to wonder, was that intentional on the devs or just a coincidence from the fact that they named it the Bureau of Shipping? In the area, and we should talk to Girl about this. Yeah, I'll get right back to that. You done? Ooh, pop sleeve gloves. Thank you. Nice. Ooh, helmet and suits. Not bad. Hey, Purpley, you're getting on well, are ya? Yeah, we are getting on well. We also, may have found out that our company has possibly been experimenting on your planet. Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this place. I actually am. Except for all those big rocks. The grumble stones, mysterious geological feature. Those are great for building sturdy stuff, but require a tool just as sturdy to break them apart. If you're wanting to make something out of parts, you'll need a proper mining pick, and that means you'll need some teeth. I'm sorry, what? I've got teeth. Well, not all of them. I had my wisdom teeth taken out a few years back. Had your wisdom plucked out of yourself on purpose, did ya? Not quite what that means, but sure. No, it's... She had her appendix removed, too. Listen, I might not understand your culture, and I ain't one to nitpick. That explains a whole lot, though. You son of a bitch. How about I rip your teeth out? If you want to make a pick, and it sounds like you're needing to, find a slug bowl and get yourself some of its teeth. A what? It's about time to call the slug bowl numbers in Slug Bowl Grotto anyway. They're starting to upset the balance. Head north to the cabin a ways, and you'll find them. Lovely, but not what I need. Ooh, I can make some armor right off the bat. I will take that. There we go. Pup sleeve gloves. Oh, look at that. Our BS crate. Lovely. Hello, hello. Done with my armor? Thank you. And you're done with the pamphletoritos, so I'm able to craft those now. Thank you. So I can craft some I can already make buttered ones? What's the difference? Wow. I guess slathering butter on the food is better for our health than we thought. Popwood anter. Ooh, I saw the inside for those. Here. Start that. So I have basically all the other resources. I just need those. Is there any particular reason it's green outside? I'll assume there is and just ignore the possible danger that we could be facing. Go. Does that count? That doesn't count because of that space. There. That good? That's good. Okay. Time for you. Come this way. And in you go. How's that? You made space for me. This is spectacular, Flux. Thank you so much. Ahem. And juice box, of course. Swear to God, I'm gonna scrap him for circuit parts. Don't mention it. We're happy to do it. Everyone should have a place to call home. Honestly, I was feeling a little, like a fish out of water up here on the surface. I think most fish would feel like a fish out of water if they were up on the surface. I wasn't sure how to carve out a place for myself. It just means so much to me. You're so welcome. It's going to be so much easier to come up with new prototype ideas now. In fact, I have a little something I've been working on right here. Ooh. What is it? Crumble slab. Component piece. Those are always useful. Take that, so I should be able to make the rest of my armor. Ooh, go. I'm up to 2. Hello. I didn't see another one out there. I just came back to the base so I could make floating platforms to get a different gym entirely, and then I see this. I'll take you. Juice gem. Nice. There, juice gem. There we go. Probably should put these into my suit real quick. I'm gonna go for 12% healing power. There we go. Nice. You know, they're not quite Wompets, but they are pretty freaking adorable. And they're called Bunny something or another. Bunny Slug, something like that. They're adorable, and I really freaking love them. So I think I'll have one of them as my permanent buddy. As soon as I manage to get an egg from one. And with that last one, we are up to 15, which is all I need. How far did I go? Surprisingly enough, not that far. Slug-a-buns, that's what they're called. Yeah, freaking adorable. Actually, start research on that. Lifting heavy. Grumbell trinket, lovely. Oh, I just realized something. There's a possibility I'm gonna make this like my permanent base. And, oh no wait, I can. Okay, I was about to say, because I accidentally messed up when building this originally, because I didn't realize how the hell the building worked. And for a second, I thought I wasn't able to fix it because it became, you know, not my space anymore. Make a helmet. There we go. Got a third eye. Lovely. So I can see all the teeth come straight at me. And some pantaloons. Nice. Okay, we're looking good. We're surviving. Garl, do you know anything about those industrial-looking pipes dotting the landscape? What are those things for? Where are they coming from? I don't know the answer to all your questions. I first saw them out east where I used to live. Hard to miss them when they're popping up from out of nowhere. Where those pipes are the withering follows. What? Where those pipes are the withering follows. Withering? That sounds ominous. Not just ominous, that sounds downright sinister. What is that? The withering is some kind of blight that's killing off the pieces of Merlin's mantle. Oh, that's not good. Those pipes show up, and then it's just a matter of time before the expansions of Merlin starts dying off. Without the expansions, whole groves disintegrate. When did this start? I first saw them pipes, must have been around 4 years ago. So, you know, right around the time we left the planet and probably told the Bureau of Shipping about what the hell happened here. Okay, now I need to ask you something personal. Why did you leave Petalwall? You're digging deep into some old wounds, Flux. I'm sorry, but this is important. When we first met, you thought me and Juicebox were invading aliens. You said you'd seen an alien invasion before. Cards on the table, I think those pipes are manufactured by my old employer, the Bureau of Shipping. What if they're involved in whatever this withering is? I see. I was on my way back to Petalwall after foraging, and I stopped to make camp. Would have been there already, but I'd taken a leisurely pace, dawdled. Shouldn't have done that. Woke up in the middle of the night to a bright pink streak across the sky, bright enough to burn the eyes. It was loud, so loud you felt more than you heard the sound. I hurried home, left everything and flew as fast as I could. Broke a wing tumbling through the back tunnels, but by the time I finally made it back to Petalwall, everything, it was too late. It was all gone. I was too late. I should have been there, but I wasn't. I wasn't there. If only I hadn't. If only I could have. That's not really fair to yourself. If this is the Bureau of Shipping, then they had technologies far beyond your comprehension. You wouldn't have been able to do anything. You would have just been slaughtered. Carl. Look, I can't talk about this anymore right now. I don't know anything else. I can't help anyone. Go ask the travelers. Alta, maybe. She'd know more. She can help you. Thank you. I need to get some air. Got some time for a rumble, Flux? Ramble? Sure. You want to go on a walk with me? You never want to hang out together. I hang out sometimes when I want. Look, do you want to go or not? I gotta look in on the expansion and could stand to stretch my tendrils. Sure. Might as well progress this. The cube can come too. He's, I think, a little closer to a rectangle. You couldn't get rid of me if you tried. Oh no, I definitely can. I know where your off button is, or is that your on button? Huh? Yeah, I'd be happy to take a stroll. Well, alright then, grab me when you're ready to go, and I'll mark our destination on your map. Sure, let's go ahead. Take that. Need more, what is that? Snuggle bowl. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Come with me. Let's go. Okay, where am I actually heading? Walk with girl, up that way. Okay. Grumble Run. Ooh, new area. Lovely. And another Troutman. We'll come back to him in a bit. I want to stay focused on my task. For once in my freaking gaming career, I want to stay focused on what I'm doing. There we go. Hey, thanks for coming on this walk with me. I needed to clear my head. Cabin's feeling a little crowded these days. I guess so. You did go from totally solo to a bunch of roommates in a pretty short order, and Juicebox leads his stuff everywhere. Oh god. I can only imagine what kind of stuff he leads everywhere. You haven't fixed my loose glorbs yet. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm pretty sure we're just two friends on vacation, I would go straight to HR about you telling me to fix your glorbs. Oh god. That's not my fault. That's your own problem to deal with, buddy. Nah, I don't mind it. I don't mind all that, actually. I like having you all around. It reminds me of Petalwall. Well, to be fair, if the Bureau of Shipping does come down upon us, I probably can deal with them. Your old grove. Yeah, Petalwall wasn't a big grove, and we were pretty close grown. Couldn't go very far before someone to offer you a cup of mud or a place to rest your wings. It was a real lively place, too. Our Merle Day celebration used to last 3 days and nights. Just non-stop dancing and singing and swapping stories around the bonfire. Oh, that sounds awesome. Really Rebly brewed his special pop wine with a little extra sunset for sweetness and bite. And Erba used to make this sauce for the shroom kebabs that knock you out for a loop. Metaphorically, right? Or were they hallucinogenic? It was mostly great, you know, though every once in a while, it could be hard to hear yourself think. Everyone was just always there, never imagined they'd change. Sometimes I find myself wishing for a moment just to be by myself, and then suddenly I was. Carl, you know what happened to Petalwall isn't your fault, right? I don't know that, and neither do you. No, I have a pretty good idea. If it was the Bureau of Shipping that came down upon Petalwall, they didn't stand a chance, and neither would have you. You think you'd have some sort of special power that can literally destroy whole towns? I'm done talking about this. Let's head back. Let's. Actually need to do something. Not the pipe. These pipes are right next to a Trindeman's house. Wait a second. This is Wobbly's house. He cares for stands old popwoods around the mantle. He runs the pop bark to Rosa and Bernard sometimes. Oh no. We were there recently, and she still hadn't gotten her delivery. That's not good. Wally? Hey, Wally! You in there? I've got a bad feeling about this. So do I. In 2 seconds. I'm a little busy. Got him. Whew, I'm really starting to get the hang of the combat. You got something to say? A dark night like this reminds me of a pair of old really nice ray lamps I used to have in the cabin. Give off a soft glow, real pleasant like. That's lovely. Shouldn't we be checking in on your friend? Oh yeah, sounds nice. What happened to them? Flux, it's a trap. Well, you see, a little while ago, those ram lights got blown up along with just about everything else I had when a pod from space crashed through my living room. That's fair enough. Yeah, sorry about that. It's gonna be pretty hard for me to live that one down, Yeah, when you quite literally smash through someone's livelihood, it does tend to leave a bitter taste in the back of their mouth that they can't quite get rid of. At least until you get them some ray lamps, then they'll probably be a little better. Simply a statement of fact, Purpley, that's all, though I'm pretty sure that that's a card I get to play for the rest of my life. Well, I can help shorten your life. I don't know how well you handle being in water, but we can find out. It's probably a good idea I look into replacing them, though. People think better when you got some creature comforts around them. I think Eldon and Marilyn made the ray lamps. Can't remember which one of them, though. Lovely. Let me guess, they're on the other sides of the map. You might go chat with them about it. They usually are going in the northwest garden of Hurlpool. Lovely. At the very least, they're going to be in the same place. Great. I'll get those ray lamps replaced before you can even say woo-wee. That's beats utes of a ray lamp. Flux. What the hell? I do not sound like that. No, he doesn't. Okay, let's investigate this. Hello? Ooh, that's not good. Oh, thanks, music. This is exactly what we needed. None of this is good. Look. Oh, no. Is that what I think it is? Oh, Wally, no. He's been completely turned to powder. No one sneeze. No, not again. I can't. Girl. I can't talk about it. Not here. We gotta get out of here. Gotta leave now. Yeah. Okay. That's it. It's good that didn't do anything. That's, wow. These freaking pipes. Hello. Okay, let's return you home. There you go. Fern and Marin aren't arguing about one thing or another. Need anything? Might as well start getting some more research. Oh my god, that's gonna take forever. Hey, I can make a pick. There we go. Toothpick. Lovely. I wouldn't clean your teeth with that one, though. Whoa, you did it, even without any wisdom in that head of yours. Impressive. You know, as annoying as it is for you to basically call me an idiot straight to my face and not really being able to do much about it, I will definitely take that as an insult against any individual who's gotten their wisdom teeth pulled. Now we can figure out a few ways to make use of that stone you'll be mining. Just don't go losing any more teeth in the process, eh? That's fair enough. Okay. I'm interested in the ray lamps. Also, I'm interested in learning about the pipes, so both of those require us to head back to Woanope, which shouldn't be that difficult, all things considered. I really want one of you as a pet. I really want a pet in general. Pets are one of the most useful things you can have in your arsenal. Ah, hello. What have I told you about touching my ray blades? You only get half of the workspace. Half, and your ray blades are on my side of the line. Jeez, are these the gentlemen who make girls' ray lamps? Maybe we shouldn't interrupt. How important are ray lamps anyways? Let's sneak away before they... Hey! A purple-looking flower. What you doing, flower? I'm not a flower. Why does everyone keep making that misconception? Ooh, I've never met a walking, talking flower before. Come here, flower, and settle something for us. Wouldn't be the first time your species has asked that of me. Everything from saving the damn planet to figuring out your gardening problems. I'm Mern, and this year, I can introduce myself, thank you very much. Name's Inden. You got a name, flower? I'm Flux, this juice box. Flux is a human, by the way. She's not a flower. Listen, we told Grandmama that, and she kept calling us a flower, I think. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. If it walks like a flower and talks like a flower, flowers don't talk or walk. Why was the talking the first thing I latched onto? And smells like a flower. You'd be mighty foolish to call it anything else. Why are you smelling me? You just said you ain't never seen a walking, talking flower before. So I ain't got nothing to compare it to, which means as far as I know, all flowers of this type walk and talk like this. Eden. Merv. You're on my last hyphen. Now I can't even remember what we call her over here for. You asked me to settle a difference? While you're working on that, I actually have a question. How would I get a couple of ray lamps? Oh, heard of my famous open-handed ray lamp folding technique, huh? Word spreading like I knew it would. Maybe if the word that's spreading is sloppy. More like she's asking to learn my superior's swaying stock ray blade pelting method. Listen, I don't care if it's woven, weaving, shaken, stirred, or tossed into the water and drowned. As long as it glows and it is called a ray blade lamp, I don't care. This isn't gonna end well. Which is it, Flux? Who are you talking to trying to apprentice under? What? I don't want to apprentice under anyone, just want a ray lamp. Put it this way, if we give you a ray lamp, you might light one room, but if we teach you how to make a ray lamp, you can light as many rooms as you want. I know what the fish thing is. I guess. There ain't no guessing in ray lamp folding. You either want to learn or you don't. Nothing half-hearted about it. Why not? I want to learn. I'll supervise. What does Flux have to do? Depends on what you want to learn. First things first, you gotta pick your teacher. If you pick me, I'll teach you how to become one with Raygrass. You'll learn how to think like they think, how to move how they move. If you pick me, you get more hands-on experience. You can't understand something just by looking. You gotta get in there and interact with Raygrass to truly know it. So a more hands-on learning technique. I do prefer those kinds of techniques when learning about new things. So, who's it gonna be? Oh, son of a bitch, I have to actually pick? I don't care. What does it matter? You. I knew you'd make the right choice. You know quality when you see it. Yes, I do. Oh, girl. Don't pay him any mind. He'll get over it. Will not. Sorry, Marvin. Now, like I was saying, you can't really understand something by standing there and starving. You gotta use your other senses too. You need to feel the texture of ray blades under your tendril tips. I don't have tendrils. Hear the sound they make when you pass your hand over them. Smell the tang in the air right before a stalk breaks. How does this teach you how to fold ray blades? Oh, you think you know better? I'd like to see you fold something, you talking box. That's fair enough. You don't have any arms, do you, juice box? Yep, sorry. That's what I thought. Head up to our raygrass pond yonder when you're ready, and then I'll tell you what you have to do next. Gotcha. Okay, now focus your mind and then apply a quick burst of manual force to some of the... Oh, you want me to break them? Do that until you feel like you're feeling lives in your hand's memory. What? I think she wants you to slap the raygrass plants around this pond. Your dashery box catches on quick. Yes, he does, which is the first time in a long time he's caught on quick. Well, weren't you listening? I said manually, use an empty hand. Okay, gotcha. You slap the shit out of him. Your form needs work. You're holding your hands too stiff. You gotta keep the arm nice and floppy. Like a ray blade? No, ray blades aren't floppy, but you gotta know what they aren't to know what they are, okay? I'm bitch slapping plants right now. This is the strangest way I've ever gotten a freaking recipe in my life. There we go. How's it going? I don't get what this is supposed to do. What? I can't hear ya. I'm really glad I went with you. I'm learning a lot. Lovely. How many of these do I have to break with my bare hands? I don't know if it's the fresh air or that tangy sap smell, but I think I'm starting to get it. I'm seeing the raygrass differently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of sap in these things that's currently getting you high because of all the cuts on your hand. Wait, this method actually works? Well, the hallucinogenic sap probably does. Either that or there's a mild hallucinogenic in the raygrass I'm slowly absorbing through my skin. That's what I said. I think I finally understand. I knew you could do it. Come back over here. Lovely. How's your hand feel? You know, it does feel a little different. Kinda numb and a little sticky. Okay, guess we did a little more than just slapping those raygrass blades, huh? That's what understanding feels like, is it? Or tropical anesthetic. Jealousy ain't a good look on you, Merv. When are you gonna admit that my technique is superior? Never, because I ain't a liar. Forget it, Flux. You're now ready to use what you've learned to embark on your very first ray blade folding project. Go forth and share this knowledge with others, and make sure you tell them who you apprenticed under. Thank you. Recipe unlocked. Ray lamp. Lovely. Okay, let's go find the other person and hope they're not going to tell us to slap the shit out of a bunch of hallucinogenic plants. Hello. Hey, you look familiar. Do I know you? Hey, there we go. By Marlin's Raisin, a walking flower. You don't know me, but if you're Flux Dubs, you knew one of my grandpas. You helped him finish his maps. Oh, actually, I never did that. His name was Charter. Yeah, I remember him. Did his maps ever get approval, considering the, names I gave all of the locations he wanted me to mark? Oh, wow, I remember Carter. So you're one of his sprouts, huh? Yep, carrying on his legacy and making maps, too. I would not suggest you ask me for any help with that, unless you want some of the most vulgar maps to have ever been written. I'm Atla. What are you doing on Woanope? Last I heard, you left for more lucrative pastures, doing some kind of press tour or something. Something like that. The hero of Woanope was in high demand. She even had an exclusive interview with Scam, likely for the New York Gorkin Times. No one gets Scam likely. That's the one where you were quoted as saying you single-handedly saved the planet? If you're about to tell me that I was a damn liar and I did not single-handedly save the planet, that's incorrect, because I definitely did 99% of the damn work. Those were my exact words. Actually, I have a couple things I wanted to ask you about. Do you have time for a few questions? Depends. Are you asking the Bureau-sponsored hero of Are you asking as the Bureau-sponsored hero of Woanope, or are you asking as Flux Dubs? I'm always asking as Flux. I don't work for the Bureau of Shipping anymore. Interesting. That's not what I heard. Excuse me? Carter was known to be a good judge of character, but I like to form my own opinions. So far, I don't know enough about you to have one. But tell you what, I've been talking to Hurl about honoring the recent instability in the mantle. The changers happening all over drove us here from the trader pool down to the south. The brain trust thinks the pipes have something to do with it. That's what I assumed. You help me complete the maps I'm working on, and I'll answer some of your questions. Okay, sounds fair enough. Where should I go first? Marlowe's mentioned that the bulls out in the Snugglebug Grotto had been more protective of the Warrens recently. Someone's gotten spooked. Keep your eye open and report back anything suspicious you find. Easy enough. Hello. Some more decay. This is the suspicious activity I'm looking for. Here we go. And break through. Ooh. More pipes near the slug bun nursery. And a lot of withering. That's all we'll want to know about this. We should take a look around. Should we? I feel like we're gonna get decayed just being here. Hello. These poor slug buns. The slug buns here were completely wiped out. Maybe not completely. Is that an egg over there? Yeah, first pet. I mean, I feel bad for what happened to its parents, but at least it's alive. We got an egg. Slug bun egg. Is it an egg? This poor little egg baby is left all alone. Don't get too attached to it, Flux. I swear to God, if you threaten to make an omelet out of this thing, I will crush your circuits and drown whatever remains. Too late, I would die for this egg. Okay, but you don't even know how to care for it. We took care of pets before. Maybe Marlo back in Horrible will know what to do with a slug bun egg. They like to hover next to that slug bun pin. Maybe. Yeah, it didn't feel right to smash them. What about this? A package? That's one of ours, right? I've seen a bunch of these around. I didn't go after any of them because I thought they were just decorative. What? No, it isn't. You worked for the Bureau of Shipping for so many years and you still can't tell the difference between a BS package and a BS shipping crate? I mean, they're basically the same thing. Hey, I never really packed the things. I just delivered them. What's a BS shipping crate doing here? It's a lot of the things we've been seeing around. A better question is, what's it transporting? I don't know if that question is better, but I can think of one way to find out the answer. I'm obligated to point out that destruction of company property is against the BS Employee Code of Conduct, Etiquette, and Acceptable Opinions. Love that last part, but we're not an employee of the BS company anymore. What are they gonna do? Fire me? No, but they could charge fines against you. Huh. It looks like the crate was holding various components from the environment here in Merle's mantle. This raises more questions than answers. Who's collecting this stuff? Why is the crate out here? I don't know, buddy, but the bad feeling I had is getting worse. Yeah, much worse. This proceeds into normal area. Okay. Jesus. That's, screwed up. What'd you find? There's a slug bunnery in the southern part of Snugglebun Grotto that's been completely withered. All the Snugglebuns were withered too? That's alarming. We mostly seen the withering affect plants, not so much the wildlife. There's some stories, but once a region's withered, us Turtlemen mostly stay away. It's too dangerous and unnatural, and you can't feel Merlin's presence anymore. It's bad, and I feel bad about it. That's really bad. To be able to be cut off from Merlin's presence. Because remember from the previous game, Merlin, the god entity of these creatures, is real. If you're up for it, I got a lead on something in Grumble's Run too. Check it out there and let me know what you find. Okay, so Grumble's Run. What else you got? When I was out at Grumble's Run, Oh yeah, right. When I was out at Grumble's Run, I found a house in the north. Oh, that was probably Woolie's place. Did you talk to him? Has he seen anything strange lately? Probably. Right around the point where he got withered. No, I mean, I didn't talk to him. I mean, not really sure how to say this. There were pipes in the withering, yet he's gone, Atta. Willie's gone. You're telling me he was withered? You saw him? I didn't know the withering could affect Turtlemen. I don't think anybody's seen that before. Now I have. I'm sorry. Yeah, me too. Wally was a good Turtleman. Rosa's gonna be... I should tell Rosa. I need to find out more about what's happening. What other leads do you have for me to chase down? Yes, right. South of Whirlpool is a region called the Spark Flats. The road from the charter pool runs through there, but that way's impassable now. Between the flooding, the amps, and the withering, no one's been able to venture that far into the area. I want to know what's going on in there. That is the next thing on my plate, but before I go out there, I would like a little backup. Is that a Sluggabun egg? Yes, it is. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. The Sluggabuns have been more and more protective lately. How'd you manage to get your hands on that? It was all alone. Its family is gone now. I'm all it has left. But I don't know the first thing about taking care of an egg like this. Can you help? I'm much better with Sluggabuns once they're grown, but I know you can help. There's a couple of Turtlemen who've been ranching Sluggabuns since I was a wee sprout. Benny and Claude. Oh, of course. And they'll be able to tell you if it's a good egg or not. They live down south a ways in the Thunder Flats at Beanagan Ranch. You should give them a holler. Ooh, lovely. Where's that? That way. Yeah, I'll go do that first, because we're going into that area, and the last time I was over there, it was pretty freaking dangerous, so I want some backup. Hey, Juice Gem. Wasn't looking for you, but I'll happily take one. Thank you. Now I think about it, I wonder if whatever's going on the planet is the reason these pure juice gems are on the surface. Hey, it's raining! Thunderfields. Damn it. Sparky little mother. Hello! Do you mind getting these things off my ass? What's the problem? Hi, need some help. Hey there, are you... Quit your clump and stomping, I'm trying to listen. I think I heard him coming back. Claude, do you hear that? What, hear the 3 spark plugs trying to shove themselves where the sun don't shine on me? Who's coming back? I'd swear on Marlin's shoot, if we get chased inside by another ding-dang amp, got news for you. Damn it. Claude, disappear! Woo! Hey, Clump, help us take care of this vermin. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I have no clue which one's the original anymore, and I'm kind of too scared to ask. Damn it. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I can. There we go. Okay, now I can just teleport back here. Got it. Okay. For my items. Nice. Now I should be able to talk to you guys. Hello. Amp bar defeated. Well, how about that? Thought we'd scare them all off the other night, but I guess that was just getting started. Thanks for the help, Flux. And this is Shoesbox. We actually came here to get some help with this Snugglebug egg I found near the Snugglebug Grotto. Nice to meet you. I'm Benny, and this here's Claude. We raise snugbugs, mostly for folks in the area, so I suppose you're in the right place. Quite. Grunt. That's true, Claude. Maybe this ain't much the right place no more, but we've been having trouble with the amps lately, much more than we ever did before. What's been going on? Maybe we can help solve your amp problems, and if we do, maybe you can help us with this egg? Oh, lovely. Why that be more unfair? You see, the amps normally stick to the Thunder Fields and leave us well enough alone, but lately something spooked them. Oh, I can only imagine. More days than not, we'll find an amp has burst into one of our nests and buildings. We might manage to chase them off, but they come back. Grunt. Then, when Claude does his rounds in the morning, he'll find more than one egg smashed, all those poor babies. As you might imagine, this puts a damper on our operation here. Kills it, matter of fact. Yeah, literally. So, first thing to do is to check the nesting buildings again and clear out any more of the ants that have been taking up residence. Think you can handle that? Probably not. Of course I can handle it. My middle name isn't Pest Control for nothing. It's not. Okay, let's see. Hey! Found a spark plug in the shed. Got it. Oh, here we go. Once you learn their patterns, they're not that bad. Okay, I'm guessing that means I'm done. How's it going? Heard the commotion from all the way inside the house. Did you take care of the problem? Well, considering I'm still standing in front of you, I'm assuming you can guess the answer. Yep, and I did it with grace and style. Well, that's a relief. Though I'm still wondering just what's been causing the ants to do this. They usually leave houses and such well enough alone. Predators? What the hell preys on the equivalent of a goddamn spark plug? Huh. Claude's not usually so forthcoming with people he doesn't know very well. You must be a good listener, Juicebox. Aww. Claude's mentioned predators before, but amps ain't really prey for nothing in the mantle. Unless something outside of the mantle came into the mantle. Square-shaped Claude? Square-shaped Claude? The predators are square-shaped? Is it a freaking Jello cube? He's been talking about a square-shaped something for weeks now. Swears he's felt rumbling in the ground. Okay, he's been hearing some chips and beeps and boops too. Oh no. But he's overdue for getting his hearing checked. No, his hearing's probably fine. Wow. I don't know if his hearing's fine, but I know what he just described sounds like some cousin of Juicebox. No, you're right. You're one of the most perceptive people I know, Claude, and I apologize for implying otherwise. Something's coming? Ah! Not these again! What in Marlon's good graces are those things? Well, I'm pretty sure those are, Juicebox's cousins. Claude's right. You two get back in the house. We'll take care of this. What do you mean, we? You little son of a... Not Katniss. You don't get to volunteer me for this. Hey, did without dying. What were those things? I got a stray transmission just before we wrecked them. They call themselves HR Skimp Bots. That raises more questions than it answers. That designation doesn't mean nothing to me, but I can see why the amps want to get away from those things. Suppose we just about owe you this ranch now, eh, Flux? No thanks. That sounds like too much responsibility. I'd take some advice on what to do with this snugglebug egg, though. Fair enough. Well, first thing you gotta do is build yourself a proper nest. Not too hard and not too soft. It's gotta be just right for cradling your egg. Then, put your egg in its nest and make sure the egg is nice and comfy. If it ain't comfy, it'll have trouble hatching. If all the conditions are good, then it'll hatch after a few moons. And if you're lucky, that little critter will imprint right on you. Yeah, right. Yeah, after that is Cloud's favorite part. You get to show your new pal the wide world. When Snugbugs and following Claude, he'll take them to see all sorts of stuff. That's how you make sure their education's well-rounded. If you do manage to hatch that egg, bring your pet by sometime. We'd love to meet the little guy. Thank you very much. Exactly what I needed. Well, you both are done with research. I'll take that, thank you. I'll take that, thank you. You wanted 2 of them, right? Ooh, that doesn't look too bad. Nice bleed effect, ranged weapon, that's the sort of thing I'm looking for. And 1 nest. Woven nest. Whoa-wee, that's a B-root of a ray lamp, Flux. Could you at least let me step inside before you say it? Thanks, I think I'm really getting the hang of this ray blade folding thing. Well, who taught you how to do that? Erin showed me her open-handed ray blade folding technique. She make you slap some ray glass? Yes, she in fact did. Is that her way of getting off? Wait a second, how'd you know that? What I had to do? I asked her and Mira about ray blade folding before, and if I'm honest, neither of their teaching methods much applied to me. Girl, did you trick Flux into doing something you didn't want to do? That's genius! Oh, we'll see how genius it is when I'm desoldering your freaking circuit board and taking your CPU out. I never felt closer to you. Well, you just wait. I'm gonna come up with the silliest, most ridiculous things for you to do before I teach you how to fold ray blades. No need. I think I picked up what I needed from watching you make those ray lamps. Son of a... 1 woven nest. Yeah, that's good. Well, Popland would make this egg feel more at home. Oh, I have to actually incubate the damn thing. This egg responds to a calm environment. I should keep it in a separate room for my workstation. A little late on that one. The egg is accustomed to being crammed in a popwood tree. I should keep it in a very small room. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Once again, I feel like this is about as small as I can make this room. Ooh, I got 2 of it done. Should keep it in a separate room. Now I just need a pop lamp. What the hell is a pop lamp? Pop lamp. That's from this one. Ooh, hey, new weapon. Ooh, I need this first. I'll take that. Thank you. And you get back to stoneworking, because that's going to be really freaking useful. 1 pop lamp coming up. Now, as long as I'm able to place it down. Pop lamp. Here we go. And now the egg's incubating. Nice. Okay, now I get to wait for this. Hello, hello. What? The egg is hatching. What? Adorable? Hey, there we go. I thought it was really squishy. Name. Okay. If you don't remember my Wompets from Crashlands, I actually can't remember either. I know I gave him a really funny name, which just made everything that much better. It was probably a dick joke, if I'm being honest. I can't remember exactly. Remember, I put a lot of time into a lot of games, so stuff just kind of blends together at a certain point. And I did look up a bunch of names, and I couldn't find anything that was, like, well, a dick joke in relation to bunnies. But I did think of something funny. His name's Lucky, because he's my lucky rabbit. And if he's, well, unlucky, then I'll have a lucky rabbit's foot instead. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, Lucky has imprinted on Flux. Nice. So, whoa. Okay. Flurry of Chomps. Passive bonuses to having this pet with you. Critical chance, that's new. What? Get your pet out into the world so you can grow big and strong. The flavor of wood. Show your snuggle on how to get tasty treats by cutting. Oh! So instead of getting items that you give to them that gets them to grow and embiggen, you have to actually do stuff with them. I freaking love it. They basically took Crashlands and everything about it, and I think just expanded upon it in ways that they probably already wanted to do, but couldn't do without just really changing a lot of the way the game worked. That really seems like what they did. There we go. For right now, I'm actually going to leave this episode of Crashlands 2 off here. This has been fun, this has been interesting, and this has been very productive. Yeah, we learned a lot about what's going on Woanope, and we have a good idea where we're heading next. Back to the old Churchman village that they got ran out of by the Withering. And now we have a new friendly bunny to come along and help us out on this journey. Which is going to be very helpful, hopefully. Yeah. For right now, though, I'm going to leave this episode of Crashlands 2 off here. If you enjoyed, then down in the description is a playlist where you can watch past and future episodes, as well as a playlist for Crashlands if you want to watch the original series. There's also a Discord down there where you can interact with the community, interact with me from time to time whenever I'm actually in there, and yeah, a few other interesting little bits and bobs. As well, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Other than that, be good, be well, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.